It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jameson Williams. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Ravens and the Jags, and it comes...
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Devon Hamilton able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
That's going to be caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They go play action now. Wilson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Roquan Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Wilson checks this one down to Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now Wilson. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. He's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
It's complete to Robinson, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and 3rd and 8 now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean,
after 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Wilson. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Wilson. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Wilson. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll wind up getting... on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And this incomplete. Oh, my. He might have been celebrating in the end zone if he'd held on, nearly picked, but instead, it'll bring up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a... watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Wilson. And he finds his target, Ebron. A big play that time for Jacksonville. And even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Play action. Now Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Now Wilson. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Wilson. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now it's Wilson. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Looking in zone for Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones, 37 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Josh Allen charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked by Chad Muma. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Robinson up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble. Now 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Elsewhere, they're in the 3rd quarter in Kansas City. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jackson on first down. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He still makes a catch, even though it was tapped on the linebacker. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. That's what we're used to seeing from him. Right there, plays like that. Why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage. Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saquon Barkley. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point inside the game. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason. Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold to. Here's Logan Cook as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Complete again to Bateman. What a game he's having. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Taker able to connect on the extra point.
And will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are... made before, didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:50 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now Wilson on first down. Ebron caught left side. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's a throw to his his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Wilson. Caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Patterson now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That time a 6-play drive. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? Or, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
You know, every now and then actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar. You're reading all the time.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now all eyes shift to the Jags. Trailing in this one now. 30 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Kirk. Finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Wilson. Looking deep here for Ebron. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
He finds his target, Ebron. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over.